What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I got my main man Meryl here to help me out. Today we're going to go through the top 10 or my favorite 10 items from my collection. I'm rather new to collecting. I think I've been back in the Pokemon game probably for about 6 months now. Before that, I started in 1999 when I was 4 and 5 years old. Did it for a few years then, and I took a long break. Now I'm getting back into it. I like collecting cards. Recently started looking into sealed product. It's tough for me to keep sealed product, so we'll see if that will last very long. But overall, individual cards, I'm excited to collect. I normally just collect what I like to see, what art looks good. I'm also looking to get into grading, so maybe one day soon I'll send some cards into grading. Let me know what you guys think is the best option for a grading service. I've only used one so far, and it's just from a YouTuber that I also watch. So yeah, let's get into it. Before we get into it, I want to say it was hard to choose 10. This is 10. It's not necessarily the most valuable, but it's 10 that I enjoy the most, either because of memories or just I think they're really cool cards. Yeah, so let's take a look. All right, we'll get started right now with the number 10 item on my list. We'll count down from 10 and build some suspense from my 10th favorite to my least favorite. So the 10th item, my 10th favorite item in my collection would be this Gyarados EX from Scarlet and Violet base. I really enjoy this card, mainly because Gyarados was probably one of my favorite Pokemon back when I was a kid. I think nostalgia helps a lot with this card. If I remember correctly, I think I had the Gyarados Holo from the base set, or base set 2 probably, when I was a kid. And hopefully one day I can go back to my parents' house and look for my old Pokemon cards, but as of right now I don't have them. But yeah, so this just brings back some nostalgia. I love Gyarados. I love the rags to riches story of Magikarp evolving into Gyarados and becoming powerful. It's just an overall cool card. Next, at number 9, we have this Horsey card. I'm a big fan of this card. I think overall I love underwater artwork. I think this just looks beautiful, all the blues. And also I think just overall, I think it's my favorite artist I've discovered while getting back into Pokemon, Shinya Komatsu. Apologies if I'm saying that incorrectly. If anyone wants to comment the correct pronunciation, if I'm getting it wrong in the comments, I would appreciate that. But yeah, overall I think it's just a beautiful artwork, and yeah, I think, as you can probably will tell from my list, I lean towards the water type Pokemon, and then on top of that, if you're underwater, I just think it's a sick artwork. So yeah. Move into number 8. As you saw from my intro, my boy Meryl is my favorite Pokemon. So if you throw in a Meryl art rare or illustration rare, I am going to want it. And this one again is mostly cards underwater, so I think just that art style and artwork is awesome and cool. And yeah, I mean, if I had the opportunity, I'd probably buy more of these, but I actually haven't pulled this card yet. This is the first card on the list that I bought individually. It's actually my first card I bought at my first card show a few months back, so I was excited to pick this one up. It's dropped in value since I bought it, but that's all right. I really enjoy this card, and I don't think I'm going to be selling it, so it's cool. And then in the 7th spot, I actually joined my first break online recently. I don't necessarily encourage participating in breaks because it is somewhat a form of gambling, but I was like, you know what, I know what I'm getting into. I got a Vaporeon slot, and somehow with 10 packs ended up with 2 Vaporeon Master Balls from Terrestrial Festival. So this looks back on luck. These are my favorite Evolution. So I was lucky enough to get that in the break anyways. And then getting 2 Master Balls in 10 packs is just wild. So I look back on these with fond memories. And you can see they're in Cards Ever ones, mostly because I'm probably going to be sending these off to grade somewhere. They look pretty clean, so I'm excited about that. Moving in, excuse me, to number 6, we have the Pidgey from City and Flames. So this is actually right around when I first started getting back into collecting, is when Obsidian Flames came out. I have the ETB. This is actually opened. I just am getting another ETB, so I'm placeholding it for the background. But out of that ETB, my first real hit was this Pidgey. And to be honest, I don't love Pidgey, the Pokemon, but this card is awesome, and I will not be getting rid of it because it is my first pull and what brought me back into collecting Pokemon. So I will forever cherish this card. And I'm looking one day to either get it graded or just get it, you know, maybe a magnet holder just to be able to display better rather than just being in a binder. But yeah, this is Pidgey at number 6. And if we move into number 5, we'll take maybe a little bit more detail of all these moving forward. You saw the Vaporeon Master Balls, and then we have the Vaporeon EX from this same set, Terrestrial Festival. I have it in a bag because this is a really special card to me. I bought a Terrestrial Festival box. This one's sealed actually, but I bought another one and I opened it, and this was in the first pack that I opened up with my wife, and we went absolutely insane. So this is probably the prize jewel, and it was the most valuable card in my collection for a while, up until recently, and I'll show you some of that later. But yeah, this is, I think it's an awesome artwork. I think all the evolutions in this set are incredible, and to be honest, the other SARs in this set are probably even better designed, but evolutions, it's the year of the EV. You cannot go wrong with any of them. So yeah, this is my favorite card out of the evolution line in this set, so I'm glad I was able to get this one instead of the other options. All right, moving to number 4, we actually have a multi-card combo. We have a couple different stories for each card, but we have the legendary dogs. So we'll start with the Raikou, since this is the first card I got. So I actually bought this online. Actually, I think it was through Whatnot. But yeah, this was, you know, on dollar start auction. I ended up getting this for 12 bucks, which I thought was a pretty good deal. So yeah, I just think this artwork is crazy. It's electric, as you may say. Sorry for the pun, but I enjoy puns. Yeah, I think when I first saw this card, I was like, I need this. And then that propelled me into being like, well, if you get one, you gotta get the second. So this one I bought off eBay. I paid market price for this one, but I think it was just a sick card. The volcanic eruption in the background, Entei howling in the foreground. And really thinking back, the first Pokemon movie I watched was the one with Entei. So I think it's just nostalgia and happiness seeing this card, and it brings me back to when I was 6 or 7 years old, watching this movie over and over and over again, really trying to catch them all. So leads me into this last one, which I actually was searching for this one for a while, and I went to a card show recently and we found it with my wife. My wife actually found it at a table, and she secretly decided to give me a present this time at the card show. But before she was able to buy it, I swooped in and purchased it. So that resulted in a different present, which we'll show off later. But yeah, I just think memories with my wife at these card shows is exciting for me, and I'm looking forward to going to many more and hopefully being able to get more pickups like this with good memories. And I mean, this artwork is just sick also. I mean, I love blue, I love watertight, and you just can't beat the shooting stars in the background. It's a sick card. I say sick a lot, sorry guys. That's my generation. You gotta deal with it. All right, so moving on past the legendary dogs is actually the first sealed thing that I've collected, and this is actually what my wife ended up getting me at the card show. It's this sealed Scarlet and Violet base set booster box, and I love this set. Some of my favorite cards in all the Scarlet and Violet era come from this set. So I was very appreciative when my wife surprised me with, it was actually an anniversary gift, getting this booster box. And hopefully, but also maybe not hopefully, because it's an expensive hobby to collect sealed, hopefully this is the beginning journey into my sealed collection. I got a couple of these acrylic cases off eBay. It's got little magnets. So I have 3 of those right now, so hopefully I can pick up another booster box here soon. I'm a big fan of the Scarlet Violet eras. I think maybe eventually I want to get as many of those as I can into the collection, but you know, as the printing stops on a couple of those, it's going to become more and more expensive. So who knows, maybe not. Maybe I'll just start in the next era of Pokemon. Moving on to number 2, getting towards the end here. This is actually the last card I picked up from that card show with my wife. I was searching for this card for a while. It's actually probably my favorite artwork of any card that I haven't pulled myself. And it's of course of another Evolution Vaporeon V card. This is the Black Star promo. I just think it's so cute. I think Vaporeon paddling in the pool, a little water. It's very, very nice. The VMAX is also on my list to get. I almost picked it up at the same show here, but I settled with this one first. I'm excited. Hopefully get it graded. I think it probably won't get 10. There's a nick up here, but that's all right. I just really enjoy this card and I want to get it encapsulated for protection and also for just easy viewing. So I'm excited for that in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys can tell I'm excited about this one as much as I truly am. And then last, but definitely not least, it's been in the background the entire time. My first graded card from Ace Grading, which is based in the UK. I love their labels that continue the artwork. I think it's called Ace Label. And this is my favorite artwork in the entire Scarlet and Violet era so far. Same artist as before. The Clauncher Art Rare. I think I have 6 or 7 of these art rares, and then I also have 3 or 4 of the illustration rares in English. I think I searched for a very long time for specifically this Ace graded one because of this label, and it's very hard to find in America, especially for a Pokemon card that's not as common or popular. I think I've been the only person in America searching for this specific card, but yeah, I mean, I think ultimately I'm excited I was able to find it. I paid a decent amount of shipping to get it over here from England, but yeah, overall, I love that card, and I hope to keep that forever. So yeah, that was the top 10 cards. I do have an honorable mention. While I bring up that honorable mention that I actually pulled after making this list, I want you guys to let me know what item out of the top 10 you guys like the best, or let me know in the comments what's your favorite piece of your own collection. Send me a DM on Instagram with the same, Lamp Leaf is the same name. If you want to send me a picture of your collection. Yeah, while we do that, let me show you this card I actually pulled recently. It's the Charizard EX from 151. I got a poster collection from a random giveaway online, and the first pack I opened up, this bad boy popped out, and I was like, this is insane. I was not expecting that, but hey, I will take the luck, and I hope my luck continues with that. But yeah, overall, just an insane card. Insane card. All right, guys, as we wrap up, I want to thank you guys for watching. And while we do this outro, I'm going to open up a pack of Destined Rivals. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, give it a thumbs up, all that jazz. Comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things. I'm really doing this just for fun, but the more feedback I get, the better I will getting and making these videos, and I will improve and show you more of what you guys are looking for. So yeah, just let me know what you guys are looking for. Stay tuned for next video. Hopefully it'll come out on Thursday. I'm going to be opening up this Pokemon box right here, and we're gonna just hang out, chat, and see what's up with that Japanese box. I've never actually opened up a full Japanese box, but I'm excited to do so. Once again, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for spending time watching this video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, love hanging out, talking to you guys. This is a new venture for me, like I said earlier, but it's been a joy, and I hope you guys continue watching. And again, if you made it this far, I'm impressed, first of all, and I appreciate it. Bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. Let's see who the last card is. Oh, what a sick pull in the video. There you go. Team Rocket King. All right. Sit. See you guys next time.